forever, but you long gone, it don't matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal. The light of your back, I disappear. But if you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done.
What up, everybody? It's Ganksy. Welcome to the... Whoa. The camera's going crazy there. Welcome to the PROLEGAZ Scrims. Come on to the flight overlay here. We head out over Erangel for match number 1. Gonna look at our flight path here. Actually, we'll just do this. We'll do the map overlay. And we'll just do it like this. Sorry, I've literally just finished work, so just trying to get everything in here real quick. We can see we've got all the usual sweats: Nova Esports, 628, NAVI, Furious Gaming. We got what's we got in this lobby? We got Box Gaming, APG, a lot of Southeast Asian teams in the mix this afternoon. We've got the PROLEGAZ team. Huge shout out to them. Like here we have Too Easy. I like that name. Furious Gaming. They look like they've got a double split going too. And look at how much of that circle is on Sosnovka. That is looking very military, I do say so. Yeah, just have to get rid of this browser source until we can fix up all of the sources and just see where some of these players are. Got a few people in vehicles. Alright, we got game sound for you. Apologies about that. Yeah, we'll just make sure that's off. As it looks like teams are already rotating towards the military island. And it looks like we've got a couple of teams clashing near the bridge. Could have some congestion here. Looks like Furious Gaming got Big Milo already on the other side as Too Easy rotate in. Meanwhile, there is a battle between a couple of teams. It's going to be UTG going up. And some members of GOAT. GOAT's down to one player, Godkey, so they've had a bit of a rough trot in the beginning of game number 1. And Furious Gaming making a very quick rotation right into the middle of the base. So they are squaring up against Box. So if I do appear a little distant, we're trying to get the stream up on Facebook. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to use Facebook that well, so I'm not going to be able to just instantly put up a Facebook stream. But we are. Hang in there, everyone. Let's get this up on Facebook. All right, we are back. Does look like Box holding the apartments here. Pappy's met up with the rest of the boy. Trigger is taking shots, and we'll jump onto map cam just briefly. We can see all these teams are making their way in. 6-8, currently in a bit of a fracas, just near the edge of zone. Here's some shots. They may have managed to escape. The 6-8 are going to take the chase. Oh, they've lost a player. Okay, so we'll jump onto the bridge. See, looks like Nova Esports trying to make their way across as they are being gate kept by M42. A couple players up the top. Overlook position. Paraboy. Nova Esports gang. We've got orders pushing right up. Whereas King currently has them dialed right in. Paraboy. Jimmy as well getting involved here, and that's going to be standing out. As Paraboy goes, I'm going to knock onto. Oh, Order's been knocked as well. It's not looking good for Nova Esports. They've taken heavy casualties so far. It's been a very messy fight for them. As APG have entered the fray as well. Range SAB now pushing around. Looks like Paraboy is able to get a very crucial knock. You're all welcome. Game sound. Is there game sound? Or are you just messing with me? Thanks, Gritty, for your gratitude. Appreciate it. I'm not sure what's going on with the game sound that I have at the moment. So it is. I can hope. Let me know if you do hear double sound. So Jimmy's still up. Oh, Paraboy getting tagged up from behind. Jimmy's doing some amazing work down here. Just under the bridge, able to get a knock and confirm. We'll look at what's happening in the rest of Circle, because I can see Navi's fighting as well. See where Navi are. Looks like Navi's going up against. There's Paraboy's pushing in the UMP. Might just try and catch him into this one. If we're able to get a knockdown, we'll just jump on this fight with Navi. As Tixie has been knocked. Seems he's going down as well. Datcon from 1M. Ooh, nice return frag there from Matic. As the Russian team does push forward. Certainly does sound like Nova's having a bad time in the kill feed. They're just down to Paraboy. Furious Gaming engaging with another team as well. The 1M, they're just going to back out of this one. Oh, look at where Circle is, ladies and gentlemen. It is, that is a wild circle. Paraboy's just going to hole up in the shack. Let's check out some of these other teams. Looks like Furious Gaming. You know, they're in a very good position as they rotate into zone. They've got vehicles on the other side of the bridge. We can see Balnam United in the kill feed. It's like Capone's taking the knee to the Car 98K. And Circle is now starting to close in. And what are NAVI going to do in this situation? I mean, looks like they're going for the botation. Oh, look at them go. Let's see how the botation works out for NAVI. Natus Vincer. We've seen this happen many a time. See who's got a front row seat to this proceeding. Now, this can either go really well or really bad. We'll see who's on the shoreline. We do have Yu Yang and 33Z, but they don't have clear sight lines onto the beachfront. And considering how much damage this zone is doing, the boys from NAVI, they're going to have to get in real quick. They should be able to get in though. Circle is closing. Will they try their luck and go round the beach, try and actually make it into zone? This is very risky for NAVI. Oh, I don't know. Looks like they will make land here and go and make the rest of the journey on foot, as we do have swimmers now in the river. I mean, it's one of those zones where you're gonna see a lot of people in the water. Bensu is currently on beach patrol here, keeping an eye out for swimmers. As looks like 628 have gotten into a skirmish with Pappy, so we'll just jump on there, and they are fighting out in the blue here. I think Milo's getting a bit of revenge there. Yu Yang going out. 33Z now the last player standing, as Tiggers in, dials him in, takes a shot, goes for gold, but doesn't manage to connect enough to remove him from the lobby. And look at that buggy go. That is just, yeah, that thing's, and it's actually creating a distraction for NAVI. NAVI focusing on it. It's a nice little trick if you didn't know how to do that. If you take some of the tires off vehicles, they will just keep rolling. Meanwhile, further in zone, we've got a lot of swimmers. We've got M42 making their way towards the beach. Box Gaming just getting into zone 2. Easy also making their way in. Looks like BG are currently in circle. That's going to be the Burmese Ghouls. We've got HYVE in circle as well. Looks like it's rough trot for one more, as NAVI have spotted out Furious Gaming, and they are hunting. And the MG3, or the DP28 from Matic seals the deal, and looks like Kitsune is getting involved as well, with Box Gaming getting a knock on Trisme at the bridge. So as is moving into defensive position as zone is now closing in. I like the way Navi's playing this circle. Like, they're just hunting around the edges, looking for picks, looking for kills, looking to see what they can make happen. Jump here a little bit center into zone. We've got people fighting over the ridge lines there. Excellent nade. That was a self nade actually from maybe 007. As KHI Esports move in for the kill. Oh, that's a wild spray. I think he missed every single bullet there. And fortunately for him, 666 ain't going to miss those shots. Return frag does come in though. Takes him out. Demigod's winding one up to bit more work done, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good for the Burmese Ghouls, and down they go. KHI coming out on top in that engagement. As we've still got quite a few teams left in this lobby. Looks like Too Easy's got a very good spot. Nice little split with some hard cover. Navi's just making their way in. Look at them, 8 kills now. They are taking fights. They are just taking fights right now, and they've got 8 kills on the board so far. It's going to take it up to 9, and they are just riding the blue. I mean, Kitsune's not going to be able to get picked up. I think Matic might be trying to get Kitsune up on the boot. You're kidding. There's no way that would work. You had a crack. If that worked, I would have been bloody impressed. But yeah, Navi's just running it in. Let's say spots out UTG. And yeah, Navi are just, you know, increasing the warpath. Where has Circle gone? Circle's just shifting away from them though. These guys have like no health. Yeah, they're dropping like flies, unfortunately for Navi. I mean, they've just, you know, they've really been fighting an uphill battle just trying to get in a circle here. On Galacticos are just watching the brutality of the beach. There's PROLEGAZ now, gatekeeping. Looks like Baby K6. I think they've spotted him out, and he has to come up for air. Just hoping they don't spot him. It's NAVI going down to play zone. Looks like Tixie's still in it, though. Tixie's still managing to make his way in, and he spots out HYVE. And I think he's just gonna. He could even get in the zone. I mean, Navi's still in it, and I think they're gonna keep. They're probably knowing NAVI. They're gonna keep fighting as well. Like they don't like to sit back and watch circles. It's like 33Z. Meanwhile, is pushing in onto HYVE. He's got a knock. They're slightly separated. Erangel kid from KHI manages to take down Fro as well. 33Z's just going to take his car and skedaddle out of harm's way as Tixie is just looking to make sure people can't make their way in. Zygo he's been pinned against this rock for a while. Might be able to get in if PROLEGAZ don't spot him out. Caps is running in as well. Currently too easy, just laughing, sitting in the middle of circle with the only bit of hard cover that's available on the menu, as HYVE are looking to try. I guess they're not going to be able to get revives, and yeah, Zygo gets spotted out by Tixie there. As you can see, he is just sitting on the edge of circle. Tixie's got in circle as well. I mean, this has worked out really well for him. Max is just sitting in the car hoping nobody can see him. I like this play, and he's sitting in the back seat as well. I mean, Tixie though, Tixie, born yesterday. He's seen that one before. And meanwhile, 33Z still on the edge of zone. He has been spotted out by the members of Too Easy. Tixie's just, mate, he's killing it right now, considering he's top 5 already. There's 33Z. He's in the car, just making his way in. He's able to get a heal off too. That's good play there from 628. The defensive nade goes out. We'll just see where Tixie's position is in the overall scheme of things. The team that's really boned right now is going to be KHI. They're sitting on 9 kills though. They haven't done too bad for themselves, as they will start to push in. They get caught out by Too Easy though, and they are dropping like flies. Nade's certainly not helping the situation. And yeah, look at that run over. And now with 3 teams left, this is time for Tixie to make a play, because they're going to be fighting each other. He could take advantage of this and just get in there. I mean, he's wound up the nade. We'll see how that one goes. It's going to be a little bit short, but when PROLEGAZ and Too Easy really start getting into it, this is going to be a good opportunity for Tixie. In fact, Too Easy down to a single player now, and down he goes. So it's basically now a 1v1 with Tixie. Can NAVI on 12 kills. Oh my lord, NAVI, let's go, baby. Coming straight out of Russia, and Tixie's just been a one-man army here in the late game. It's a couple of mollies out there, and 762's on the grass. Let's jump on the Tixie cam here and see if he can close this one out. He knows there's going to be a snake. I believe Caps is going to either be giving his position away, or he's actually going for a revive. Nade doesn't connect. Well, second one kind of does. At some point, 762 is going to have to stand up and say good day. But it's highly likely at that point. Oh, and this is risky for Tixie. Tixie, can he? Nah, he's so close. What an excellent play there from the Russian team. That was brilliant. Brilliant work there from NAVI. But winner chicken dinner goes to the namesake of the Scrims. That's going to be... That is going to be going to PROLEGAZ. And these are the PROLEGAZ Southeast Asia Scrims, ladies and gentlemen. NAVI coming in second place. Getting a... Let me just fix things up for a minute. Yeah, NAVI getting a total of, say, 11, 13 kills. Too easy, getting a total of 3 kills. We'll go to a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get the Facebook stream up, and then we will be back for game number 2, which is going to be on Miramar.
Look left, look right, and I come with a hook right. Hook right. This what the angles look like. Way up, stood high, taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, come with a hook right. Hook right, make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time, this what a legacy look like. This what a come with a come with a taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, come with a hook right. Hook right, make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time, this what a legacy look like. This what a come with a
Welcome back, everybody, for game number 2 of the PROLEGAZ Southeast Asia Scrims. It's your boy Ganksy. I believe we should have the audio issues resolved. My apologies about that. It's hopefully not double tracking. Yeah. Let me just go through the chat as we get a quick look at this flight path from Valdemar up to Impala. Sports on the West teams winning last 3 scrims in a row. Love it, love it, love it. Like I said last night, I was concerned about the PMGC West teams coming into this, considering, you know, they're outnumbered and, you know, it's new territory for them, but they're killing it. They're killing it. It's bloody great to see, because we want to see that, you know, we want to see the sweatiest competition possible, and that is exactly what we're getting. So it's great. I am from Australia. What up, Scotch? Scotch is a huge fan, big mate of mine. Check him out. Go on Scotch Plays. Give him a sub. He's a bloody legend. Get in there. Scotch got me monetized on YouTube. He's the reason, you know, he put me where I am today. So I really like Scotch. So yeah, get on his channel. Give him a sub. Should get him casting, Scotchy. We should get you casting some of these BGMI scrims that are coming up. I'll get in touch with you, mate. This is early, mate. This isn't the only scrims we're doing today, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the afternoon snack. Gonna be having we got more of the same coming up. We got Yang on Galacticos. They're possibly landing with Furious Gaming. Keen to check them out. Looks like there's a bit of a scuffle between Hive, and we've got M4. It sounds like we are still double tracking. Let's get onto that. It does look like PROLEGAZ putting it into NAVI. So yeah, now what is happening here? My audio routing around like this. We'll jump onto this fight between. We'll see how these guys are going in Lamar, and I will look at my audio. Be doing this. Looks like Nova's getting into a skirmish as well with KHI. We'll jump onto that too and see how they're going. It's like one of the players has been knocked, and another one is quite low. Order's been taken down by a Ran kid. He's up on the high ground. King's going to have to go into a defensive position. Paraboy's been taken out as well. This is not looking great for Nova Esports in game number 2. Rankins got a bloody good angle. That's Nova Esports done and duck. They're out of the lobby. Hey, Erangel on fire. 3 kills. KHI, you know, going for a cheeky little hot drop onto Nova. Looks like BURMESE GHOULS are going to be swinging past NAVI right now. Miracle's on point. Tixie manages to get one. For the rest of the mark. Right, if he's able to pull off this double night, that'd be incredible. We've got Matic rolling up in the back line too to provide some support. That's go down, yeah. That's unfortunate for him. Instant confirm comes through as well. What's Matic gonna do? Gonna have to push up, try and get a bit of revenge. The nade out there, that could be good, and it bloody well is. That's 007's still up. He's going to have to pop a heal before he can get back into it. Certainly not going to want to have to go up against Matic. Running at least a 75 hit point. Heal. I can hear the echoing too, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Dracula. Huge appreciation. Cheers for the super chat, mate. You're a bloody legend. If only it could fix my audio. But yeah, no, really grateful for that, man. Thank you. Everyone, make sure you jump on a Dracula's channel as well. Oh, so we're seeing some PMGC teams going downtown. Going down. We've still got this fight brewing in Picardo between M42. So that's NAVI. Jeez, and Tixie almost won it in the last game. So not having the best of runs. Box Gaming, Trismay getting a nice knock there with the Uzi. Uzi's great, you know, even with a red dot on it. It's got a fair bit of range. Like it's a lot more stable, you know, MP. So now Dragon's in a bit of a 1v3 situation by the looks of it. And yeah, I mean that UMP. Look at him shooting the boxes. I mean, come on, guys, calm down, calm the farm, just relax. Oh, up at Los Leones, we've got 628. They're just, you know, the positioning now. It'd be great if Sunam was on the other side as Rock. He might have been able to spot out this other team. See what I can do to fix this audio up. That's going to make that happen. Now, if we can find the game capture for the emulator, that'd be really cool. Definitely not going to show up. It's going to be one of those situations where I have to restart OBS. Happy days. Yeah, unfortunately not a whole lot we can do there. Yeah, Circle is shifting down south towards Puerto Paraíso, so we could see a bit of beachside late game, and that's gonna mean a lot of these teams are caught out in the blue. We've got HYVE moving in. They're in proximity to Whites here. Whites is may even go for a pick if they're close enough. I mean, it's like they are fairly nearby. Yangon Galacticos, they're caught out in the blue. We've got the Burmese Ghouls making moves in. I like Furious Gaming's rotation. They're going straight for the city. We've got PROLEGAZ, the winners of game number 1, and mate, they are feeling it tonight. They are coming off the back of a chicken dinner, taking out Nova Esports. You know, you've got to say that they're making all the right moves in the PROLEGAZ scrims, the scrims that are named after them. zone's starting to close in. Yeah, just holding on the edge here. Spotted a UTG up on the hilltop there. And it shifts further south. Furious Gaming, they get absolutely blessed by the shift. A lot of these teams that were sort of hanging around the periphery of Impala gonna get caught out. Excellent double knock there. Fake first from Goat with the bloody SLR. And yeah, why wouldn't you pull up on PROLEGAZ in a situation like this? We've got caps in the drink, and the confirms are going to come through. That's a great cleanup there. It's really going to put the brakes on PROLEGAZ's hopes and dreams of coming out strong in game number 2 off the back of a chicken dinner. We've got Furious Gaming there. They're just in the city, so Milo's going to have to be careful. He spotted out. He heads towards Papi. They are holding the Puerto Paraíso at the moment. 628 currently in the north side of zone, but yeah, we've still got engagements between teams just on the edge. Fix that. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know where that sound was coming from. Is that gonna... Alright, I'm gonna have to cut the stream, restart the game client so we can fix all this audio stuff. I'll be back really soon, everyone. Hang.
Gonna fall in love with you. Hey, they even loved you. Hey, they fell in love with you. Hey, they even loved you. Hey, they kinda fell in love with you. With you, I'd cry. sorry. Hate they even love you, hate they fell in love with you. Hate they even love you, hate they kinda fell in love with you.
Right, we are back. Hopefully the audio issues are fixed.
Hate they fell in love with you.
Looks like... Oh no.
Hate they even love you, hate they kinda fell in love with you.
This should be much better now. Sorry about all of the issues we've had. Never seen that happen before. That's a new one. I had to completely restart OBS and the game. I figured out what it was. They've actually updated the emulator since yesterday, the program that I used to spectate, and they've changed something in it which just completely messed up with the audio. So it wasn't OBS at all. It was actually just a problem with the game client. They've just changed the way that it interacts with the Windows operating system. So I've figured that out now, and yeah, apologies. These things happen, but I just wanted to make sure it was fixed, so you know we could have a much better time in the remaining matches. Look at our flight path very shortly for game number 3 on Erangel as we head from hospital over to Yasnaya Polyana. The Navi's already out of the plane, making their way to North Georgia Pole, which is their drop location on Erangel. Be interesting to see if anyone's going to challenge them. We can see 628 already heading to the south. They're opting to head towards Primorsk. That's their usual spot. We've got Nova, of course, going to Gatka. So APG are close by. Could see some action between these teams early on in the piece. We've got BURMESE GHOULS as well in a spread around this area also, as our M42. They're gonna be making their way towards Pachinki. Box Gaming very, very spread out. Yangon Galacticos heading towards Roshok. Looks like the BURMESE GHOULS are kind of in that classic Watertown's Ruins cube split we see many teams opt for. And we'll jump on with Paraboy here. So he's gone for a vehicle. He does have a few players nearby in the vicinity. We've got Jammy landing, also looking at vehicles. So you can see these teams would definitely be clashing if Nova were landing in their traditional compounds. Looks like Nova's managed to just alter course slightly. And we have Max heading towards Pachinki. And what are Furious Gaming up to? They seem to be in the air right now, hovering over Yasnaya. We've got Max in there as well. And Trigger's been taken out already by a member of Bao Nam. So, I mean, I don't know what they're doing up here. Like, yeah, Bao Nam's very close to them. Capone, I like his satchel there. I didn't know you could get that skin. He's only got his fist at the moment, but he could get a car. Tigger's going to be able to get into this compound real quick, though. Going to be able to get a vehicle for himself as well. Not sure why they had to land so spread out. Circle 1, however, is in this area. It's centered up on shelter. Have a look around at the rest of the map. Things do look fairly calm in the early game. Doesn't look like there's any teams committing to like a big 4v4 engagement. It's just teams rotating and lootating. That's a new word. We'll keep that one going, lootating. I've got some people in the chat talking about the Chosen. Looks like they've mixed things up in their lineup. Should be interesting. TSM won't be playing today in the PROLEGAZ Southeast Asia Scrims. Neither will EXO. They might be playing in the eSports County Pro Scrims on later tonight. I'll just have a look. I'll just have a look for you. See what the lineup is looking like. Nothing's been like super duper confirmed yet, but it's the usual. Like we've got a lot of PMGC teams. 4 rivals as well will be playing tonight. Looks like Nigma Galaxy have signed up, so we could be seeing Nigma Galaxy playing tonight. Bigatron will be back. That's going to be great. I think EVOS Reborn will be joining, but so far none of the Indian teams have signed up. We did get notification from Godlike and Xspark yesterday that they are currently practicing for BGIS on the new IQ phones. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's like IQ00. So they've got these new phones. Big Milo's what's going on? What's going on, Milo? What's going on? Had a bit of an echo here down near prison. Bit of a speeding accident, and he's going to need to get picked up. Has he just gone AFK? Is he just reconsidering his life choices? He's going to get on the back of the buggy. He's like, oh no, look what I've done. Can I push it? That would be cool if you could push the buggy. I'd pay that. It'd be a good feature. Just cruising around the map, we can see everyone is currently lootating at the moment, and nothing much happening in the early game. So a bit of a prep. Should have waited till now to fix the audio issues. Oh well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It is what it is. So no Indian teams today, but we will be getting the Indian teams in very shortly. I think where are we at in the week so far? It's only Tuesday. So it's Wednesday already. So we're halfway through it. We're at the midpoint. We should be able to get the Friday team. We should be able to get the Indian teams in for Friday. They'll be the Friday teams, and then we'll get Dracula in here. Dracula's going to get on the mic, and he's going to have a bloody good time. There is a bit of a skirmish happening up in the north. Let's see if we can. Hey, well, I don't want to click on a dead player, obviously. Jump onto Balnam components. We've got a compound crash here, and this is going to be H2R from UTG going up against Balnam United. That nade was absolutely perfect and on point from Cato 5. Second one comes in, seals the deal, and UTG H2R is fuming. What a pair of perfect nades if ever I have seen some. So we've got our EG God. He's gonna back right out. He's like, maybe not. I don't know about this one. Fire's kind of close by. I didn't know they had one of these over here. When did this get installed? This must have been part of the Erangel facelift. So bit of a skirmish brewing between Balnam and UTG. We've got Nova Esports currently rotating nearby Box Gaming through this farm area. And we could see some clashes through here. M42 still looting up. We do have a fight brewing between 1M and 628. Gee, these guys love fighting in the blue. How you going, Para? Hope you've had a great day or having a great day so far. It's only like 4:30 here in Western Australia. I finished streaming the eSports County Scrims at 2 in the morning. I start work at 7 in the morning. I finished work at 3 in the afternoon. I start streaming this at 3 in the afternoon. I love it. Let's go. 628 copping a bit of a beating from 1M. What is the full name of 1M here? Let's jump in and have a look. Saw it before. One more. Just one more. Mate, that was like me at the pub. Just one more. Just another. But, Nate goes in. 33Z's quite low. Another one will do the trick. Oh, he just naded his teammate. That's not very nice. What did he do to ya? 33Z goes down. So it's just Dayoshi, really. And what's he going to do in this situation? I mean, Zone's really starting to pinch. I mean, it's only circle 1, but the distance they are from it, certainly not going to help things. Dayoshi goes to get a bit of altitude on the situation. As Datcon sends a few through the window, see if he can catch anything. Nothing really connects. Dayoshi returns fire. Got a big bust up here between Box and one of the other teams. Two. Oh, nice knock there from Dayoshi. Can he get the clutch? He's definitely in clutch town. Like, this is, oh yeah, the nade. That's exactly how you want to do it. Bounce it off the window. He's got to get the right angle here. Oh, that nade didn't do his... Hey, he didn't get good value out of that nade. He probably could have gotten a few more hit points. I reckon bouncing it off the windows to play. Now, this bloke, he's heard the pin get pulled, and I like what he did there. I like what he did there. How he heard the pin get pulled, and he knew he could move forward. Dayoshi's pretty pissed off. He's pretty angry, isn't he? He put a whole clip into that one. Good clutch up. Good clutch up from Dayoshi. One of the boys from 628. Well played. We've got PROLEGAZ. I mean, these guys love fighting NAVI, don't they? We've seen them clash a few times, famously in game number 1 on Erangel, where NAVI managed to come second place with a solo. There's the man on your screen right now, Tixie. Tixie had an amazing game. If you just joining now, check out game number 1 when you get a minute. Game number 1 was sensational. Tixie was a solo player, made it all the way to the end, and it was a nail biter. Like, it was close. And NAVI had a bunch of kills too. Like, they went ham. They went all out. It was a great game, and this is getting real clustered up. Let's check out Nova Esports here, who are just nearby this airdrop. Because it won't let me. We'll jump on a king. See what Paraboy's up to. Paraboy's got the DP28 out and ready to partay. As he just gives some location shots, lets him know where he's at and what he's about. Orders up on the rooftop. Just catching a few rays. They've got King. I like this positioning from King. This is the we assume we're going to get pushed positioning, and I like it. I used to play with a guy, Punisher, and Punisher used to get these setups all the time. It's like, we're going to get pushed. Let's chuck someone in the shack and see what happens. Because, like, nobody expects somebody to be sitting in this shack when all these players start crashing in. And because they've got the shack attack, you know, it can really throw people off and, yeah, spin things around in these engagements. Paraboy's having a bit of a tap on the crib. You can see why he's so well known as the absolute accuracy. I mean, you could set your clock. You could set a clock to that tap fight DP28. I mean, he's a beast. It's just like tick, 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 and your health bar's just, you know, it's doing the same thing, just ticking down to 0. Circle shifts. That's a disgusting shift. Half of it's in water, half of it's in Milta, and yeah, KHI. nobody's actually holding factory. Nova's making a very quick rotation straight into the city, followed by 2Easy. See, they're going for the hill. I like Order's positioning here. He has clashed into KHI. Looks like KHI's got the good real estate already locked down. I think that's probably was option number 1 for Nova. Nova's now taking option number 2, and 2Easy. They're just trying to grab a little place. Just over here, HYVE looks like they've taken out APG. By the looks of it, the DP28, Rain Supreme. You can definitely hear Paraboy there with the DP28 singing the song of his people. NAVI, meanwhile, are rotating. They're taking a very wide rotation. That is true, Van Liang. Van Liang Tang. That is the first time I've seen a Chinese player do that. It's actually, someone was telling me, it's actually banned in the Peacekeeper Elite League, like in Chinese scrims, because the Chinese are quite, they're pretty respectful, and their culture itself, their culture, is you shouldn't do things like that, in public, right? And this is public, in the modern area that we live in. So yeah, a lack of composure, right, which is unusual to see. Must be really pissed off, eh? Because yeah, they're not allowed to do that in the Peacekeeper Elite League. That's for sure. In the PMGC, if it would be banned, I think, you know what? I think because this is kind of a new phenomenon, seeing players doing this whole shooting the box thing. I actually think if we start seeing it enough in globals, especially the global finals, Tencent's going to come down and say nah. Because it is a bit, like I get that they're frustrated. I get that they're angry. And, but being frustrated and angry doesn't excuse behavior. It doesn't excuse behavior. Like, you're allowed to be frustrated and angry, but you're not allowed to go and, punch someone in the face, And I guess, shooting a box, it's just, I feel like it's unsportsmanlike, and I don't like to see it, but it definitely does indicate that he was pretty angry. He's pretty agitated. Too easy. I don't know about Trolley's position here. This is quite risky. Let's jump on with Paraboy, see if we can get some more of those DP shots. Someone was saying he's insane. He's pretty out of control, isn't he? Especially when he starts popping off. With the DP28 and the M16A4 on the tap fire. I mean, he's tap fire on the DP28. Like, God, I wish I could do that. It's awesome to spectate. And I see Max 2P. They're just in a gatekeeping position here on the edge of zone. So they've got HYVE, who they're trying to keep out. They've also got Box. Box are way out. Circle shifts, goes a little bit to the north. So, all that circle now has been removed. Oh, we've just missed where is he? Let's jump on Paraboy here. Yeah, Paraboy's, look at him. Paraboy's going ham, getting a double. He's prone too. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, he goes prone with the DP28. He's already got the best recoil control in the world, and now he's prone. Like, you're screwed if you're anywhere near those sites. You're going down, buddy. Look at MVP. And look at him. He's just like, oh, you reckon I should do 2 to the head or 2 to the body and 1 to the head? Maybe I'll wait for his mate. What's he doing? Is he waiting till he confirms them? See, look at that. 2 to the head. That was 2 to the head, right? What do you reckon? And he wants to get his mate too. Ooh, he missed his mate. He's trying to see if he can first it. It's like an art form, isn't it? Great to watch. Great to see Nova Esports in the lobby as usual. Down Nam got the SKS. I think this guy was the bloke who managed to get a knock onto Order. I love, look at this positioning. I mean, when Circle goes here, this is exactly where I'd play the game. I'd be up here on the hilltops, with overlooking positions. You can see NAVI kind of want to take it from them. NAVI are currently holding the edge of zone. they could benefit from a shift here, but if it goes towards the city of Milta, they are going to run into some difficulties. They could have some, they could have a couple of problems. Yeah, no, Ryuka Nova Esports will be playing the night scrims tonight. I mean, they just, you know, this is their full-time job. They're at work, you know, we're kicking back having a good time. These guys are working. Like, this is what they do for a living. Like, this is Jimmy's job right now. This is Paraboy's job. Like, when, you know, when he gets home, if I don't know if he's got a missus or not, but when he gets home from work and his missus is like, how's your day? It's like, yeah, you know, got a few headshots in, the usual. He's almost just practicing his recoil control. But yeah, Order's knocked again. Come on, Order. Pick up the pace. He's like me. I'm always getting knocked too. PUBG pays me? Yeah, sometimes. It does. It does. Yeah, why not? Not as much as I'd like. No, I haven't been paid by the game in a while. I have played a fair few PMCOs and gotten a bit of coin out of them that way. But no, I'm not. I don't represent Tencent, Krafton, or PUBG Mobile in any kind of official way. I'm just a big fan of the game and the people that play it at this level, and I get to spectate all this stuff because yeah, I don't know. I've just been doing this for a minute. I've been casting scrims for like three years now. Oh, you switched to the M4. Alright, so there you go with the M4. Now, we know the M4 doesn't do as much damage as the DP28. So we're not going to see those double tap headshots. Ooh, they're making a wild rotation on the buggy. Oh, the railing strikes again. So Circle has shifted towards Milta. That means Navi will have to rotate. And they've lost a couple of players in the process. Oh, Matic going for the... that nade is on Capone. Oh, it went a bit too wide, but yeah, Navi went down. If that nade landed off the back of the buggy, that would have been wild. If shooting box is unsportsmanship, what is panning people? Well, let me put it this way to you, Ravagenade. You can kill them with a pan, and that's how you win the game, by killing them. So there's no unsportsmanlike way of killing someone, right? Because that's how you win the game. If they're already dead, why would you shoot their box? How is that playing the game? How is that sportsman, right? Follow me? Like how, so you've killed them, you've gotten a squad wipe. Why would you waste ammo, give away your position? Like, what benefit does shooting a box have? He wasn't taunting. He wasn't taunting. He was just angry. He was just angry at him, you know, because he firsted his whole team, and his team went down. But panning people is bloody hilarious. We love it. It's gold. It's funny, and it requires a level of skill. Shooting a box doesn't require any skill. I don't know. I mean, you're allowed to have a different opinion. If you think it's unsportsmanlike, mate, go for it. Like, you know, if that floats your boat, cool. I'll put my opinion out there. You're entitled to your opinion. Go for it. But yes, Nova are defending the title. Yeah, you can see Dayoshi's still in it. He's still going. He's a little goer, isn't he? Just downstairs here on the edge of zone. He's managed to hang in there until this stage. Look where Circle's gone. Circle's just absolutely screwed everybody. And we're going to decline on that. We like to keep it smooth. See the BURMESE GHOULS. They're just holding. They're just holding in this nice little bowl here. We've got the goat crew. I like goats. Goats got no kills in this game, but they've had a decent run. We've seen some good gameplay from them. But yeah, Nova are under pressure. Like, you can see this. Then it's not that they're not as dominant as they were before. Like, look at them go. Nova's a bloody good team. It's just that all the other teams have gotten better. right? Like it's like we saw in South Asia PMPL. You know, the Nepalese teams were struggling to keep up with the Mongolians at one stage, and then they just got better. Oh, it's not looking good for Order. Will the rest of the gang be able to back him up? So now King's pushing in. Jump on with King real quick here. Order did manage to tag him up. Oh, Baonam. They've got an MG3. King's very low here. He's going to come up with the UMP up. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it is... These teams have just gotten better and better. Like the skill ceiling, you know, is just getting higher and higher, and people are just catching up to it. You think panning's like, mate? You're allowed to think that. I'm not going to dispute that you think that. I don't think it's unsportsmanlike, but I don't. You know, I'm not the final. You know, I'm not the judge, jury, and executioner of what is and isn't unsportsmanlike. I'm just putting my opinion out there. I think, you know, you could be right as well. Who knows? I don't think it is. But yeah, if it's and you know, maybe sportsmanship is purely subjective. Maybe it's in the eye of the beholder. Like maybe what you think is unsportsman, you know, maybe it's a concept that is like offense, you know, like, yeah, you know, there's generalized ways where you can like offend a lot of people, but some people can be offended by things that other people aren't. But would panning be banned? Like, I could see shooting boxes getting banned. I don't think I would see panning getting banned. That would be a long bow to draw. Like, how would you explain that you're only allowed to kill? Like, you'd have to remove pans from the game. Like, they're allowed in the game for a while. Jeez, KHA's on the path to great things here. They're gonna have to get through Furious Gaming. Furious Gaming, they've had a rough trot. They lost a couple of players pretty early on. If you remember at the start of the game, they got into a skirmish with Baonam, I believe, up near Stolbar. It was like right up the top. But defensive nade, I like how they use a nade to. I like how they use nades to stop the push. They're able to get a knock here. Oh, Milo's gone down. They've managed to get a return frag in. Oh no, Milo hasn't gone down. So they got one knock. Now Erangel, yeah, he's been playing phenomenally. You know, he goes for the big run over to. Oh, Papi don't quit. That's two knocks. He's going to be able to hit a heal. It is possible he could clutch up here. They're coming at him from separate angles, like we've seen it before. Now, if he's able to, get a knock without taking too much damage, no. I can't see. This would be an incredible clutch. It's looking like it's KHA's got it. Goes for the drop shot. Nah. KHA take out game number 3 on Erangel with a total of 10 kills, double digits as well in the bag. Well done to them. Furious Gaming, they managed to pick up 5 kills. Baonam went off like a frog in a sock. They got 14 kills. Max getting a couple there, so you can see here the scores of all the teams. And yeah, that was a fantastic game. That was a really good zone too. I like it when zone does, you know. I like it when zone goes to that part of the map around Miltar. And there's a bit in the city, there's a bit like in the there's a bit in the field. It was a good zone. But yeah, up next we do have Miramar. We're going back to the desert. Hope you're all having a good time. If you're new to the stream, welcome. Why's my camera like that? I don't know. Whatever. I'm Ganksy. Welcome. I cast this stuff like all the time with the top level teams that you know, we've got the PMPL teams in Southeast Asia tonight going up against the PMGC qualified teams as they practice for the Global Championships, which will be on later on in the month, in just a couple of weeks' time. But yeah, if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Hit a like on the video. How many likes are we up to so far? We've got 72 likes. Huge thanks to everyone who has liked the stream so far. Really do appreciate reading all your comments in the chat. Yeah, Ryuga here, man. Like, that's no more pan and crate talk. We're done. We've all said our piece to Scrims. Let's just watch what's in front of us from here on in, all right? But we'll go to a quick little intermission, and I will catch you guys after the break for game number 4 on Miramar. This is a PROLEGAZ SEA Scrims. If you're on BURMESE's channel, mate, give this guy a like and a follow too. He is a bloody legend. I'll catch you guys very shortly after the break.
got you in my sight. I keep all of what you said to me. I get you, get you, get you, get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, get you, get you. Now you beg me, please. Hey. Now I stay away. You were never meant to save me. Now I stay away. I'll hear you say you're sorry. Hate I even loved you. Hate I fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you. Hate I kinda fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you. Hate I fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you. Hate I kinda fell in love with you. With you, I cried with you. Now will not be alone. I lied for you. I tried for you. You wouldn't play alone. I got you in my sight. I keep all of what you said to me. I get you, get you, get you, get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, get you, get you. Now you beg me, please. Hey. Now I stay away. You were never meant to save me. Now I stay away. I'll hear you say you're sorry. Hate I even loved you. Hate I fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you. Hate I kinda fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you. Hate I fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you. Hate I kinda fell in love with you.
To the sound, back to the sound.
Alright, we are back for the PROLEGAZ Southeast Asia Scrims, round number 4 on Miramar. We're about to jump into this plane, see what this flight path's going to be. These teams continue to grind for the PUBG Mobile Global Championship Finals. Which is like... It's like next week. It's like next Friday. have a look at our flight path. We head over the desert map, and it is it's a little bit to the north. We head over El Pozo, Monte Nuevo, Hacienda del Patron, San Martin, Water Treatment, Cruz de Val, Tierra Bronca, and El Azahar. Be interesting to see where Furious Gaming go on this one, because Furious Gaming normally drop either Puerto Paraíso or Valdemar. So, keeping an eye. It looks like they are going for round 2 up against Yangon Galacticos in either Valdemar. I mean, they're going to have to land for vehicles to go there. We've got NAVI dropping in El Pozo with Bao Nam and 2 Easy UTG. They're just opting either for a vehicle rotation as one more head to Monte Nuevo. Looks like HYVE going for a power grid split. We've got M42 on the way to Picardo with Box Gaming. APG on the move to San Martin with the Burmese Ghouls. Nova Esports, no surprises, heading to Minas Generalis, where they will be challenged once again by KHI. And it looks like PROLEGAZ are in a nice split with M4 with Max heading towards El Azahar. Circles on the other side of the map. But let's jump in to El Pozo, where NAVI, one of our PMGC West teams from Russia, going up against 2 Easy. Nomadic's been knocked. He's in the bin. Miku's on the push. Tixie's not moving at the moment. Looks like we may have some of these early game connection issues. I don't know if you've played custom rooms, but yeah, this does tend to happen, especially on the big jobs. But yeah, 2 Easy looking to confirm their kill. They got Trolley upstairs. Got a nice overlook position. Miku's in the same building actually. Miku's about to pop onto the roof, say good day, and Kitsune comes in now. He's going off. He's able to get this revive. Look at it. Look at that clutch revive there for NAVI. Now, Tide Mass is keeping an eye on proceedings. He may even have an angle. If he's able to get up on that balcony, he could make something happen. Looks like Nova are in an engagement as well with KHI. Monboy's got the Winchester. And it looks like Nova's, yeah, they're on struggle streak. How are they going to go? They've got a knock already. Paraboy's on the rooftop. And he's got the Iron Sight M16. How this one's going to go. And you can see Bao Nam have entered the fray, getting a knock and confirm onto side gen. Jeez, Paraboy's good. Burst Fire Iron Sight M16. Let's go. Now, KHI, look at the health bars. Jimmy's able to open the door. He gets a good nade in there. Damn Cute's gonna have to be damn careful with Paraboys on a roll here, and able to dodge those bullets quite nicely. Paraboy might opt for the micro Uzi, it seems. And they're putting the correct amount of pressure here. Paraboy is just in full parkour mode. You can tell that Nova Esports know this area quite well. You know, it's their drop spot, and they would definitely not like getting pushed there. We'll jump back into El Pozo. There's Tide Maz. Able to get a knock. Refrag comes in through from Tixie. Tixie's the last player. Or now Tixie does have an opportunity to clutch it up here, save the rest of his team. And that's exactly what he's going to be able to do. Look at them all knocked in the corner there. They'll be cheering. What a legend. Tixie's able to get them all back up. And that will be 2 Easy bowing out of the lobby early on in the mix in Miramar. And look at Nova Esports cleaning up KHI. That's got to be reassuring for Nova. I mean, yes, they're very comfortable here, but yeah, KHI did manage to wipe them out in game number 2 on Miramar. So yeah, it was good to see them, you know, maintain their dominance of Minas Generalis. They don't want other teams getting bright ideas that, you know, this is a kind of drop spot they can take away. Looks like looks like 628 don't like being landed on. Yeah, they're still shooting boxes. So Sunan shooting Dayoshi. Okay, 628. All right. Yeah, I don't know what to say. And where's Navi? Navi's gone. Bownham just rolled in, took Navi out. They're gone. We'll see you in game number 5 on Sanhok. Now, have we got a treat for you, ladies and gentlemen? Because normally in the like, if you watch the esports county scrims, and I know some of you do because they're awesome. Nova go to bed early. I mean, it's 2 a.m. in the morning for me. I wish I could go to bed, but I have to stream the last game, and Nova don't show up because, I mean, it's 1 o'clock in the morning in China, and I'm in the same time zone as them, so I get it, you know. I'd want to go to sleep too. They've probably been up since the crack of dawn, just like me. You know, it's rough. I don't know if Nova get paid per hour. Do you reckon they're on? I guess they're just on salary. They just get paid, you know, $1 million a year or whatever to play PUBG. I mean, it's not the worst, you know. I'd sign it. I wouldn't think twice. Somebody put that kind of contract in front of me. Said, "Do you want $1 million to play PUBG Mobile?" I'd put pen to paper pretty quickly. I probably wouldn't even read it. Just look at the dollars, look at the commas, and down the signature goes. But yeah, so they're not, you know, I don't think they're getting overtime staying up till 2 in the morning. So if they can get out of that last Sanhok game, they do. But it's not 2 o'clock in the morning, is it, ladies and gentlemen? It is 5 o'clock in the afternoon here in China's time zone, which is, I'm not in China, I'm in Australia, but we just happen to line up in the longitudinal scheme of things. So we're going to see Nova and Sanhok, and that's not something we get to see every day. And they like to go Painan, and teams like to hot drop on Sanhok. So we're going to see some Nova Sanhok hot drop action in the next game. So make sure you stay tuned for that, because I'm already excited. I think it's going to go off. Normally we do see a lot of teams going boot camp in these situations, but I think we're going to be seeing a lot of teams going to Painan. UTG, loving the positioning of UTG here. This is a great spot, actually. I mean, one of the benefits of casting is you get to see some of these areas these teams play around. I don't know what God's up to here, God, but I like the way Fire and Sync are working these ridge lines. They're able to catch teams on rotation. This is a pretty heavy trafficked area, the Picardo Valley. And if you play it right, which is exactly what UTG are up to, you can put a lot of pressure onto these teams and get a couple of kills. Like, look at the spread they've got here. So they've got Sync and Fire just waiting in the wings. GG God's just setting a few downrange. Circle continues its path to the east. Furious Gaming coming out of the blue to the south, along with Yangon Galacticos. Looks like the Goat Clan have set up station in Impala, just to the north of Nova, who are currently holding center zone as usual. We've got Max. PROLEGAZ are making their way through the northern side of the circle. Box on a rotation. They could crash into the Burmese ghouls any minute now. And it's like Bownham also on the way. That vehicle is smoking. Will the rest of the gang spot it out here? Looks like Fire has just done exactly that. As Dali and other members of One More go down. And it's really just Datcom now at the moment. Just trying to make something happen. Trying to make something out of something, but it's not looking very good. Especially not, I think there was a suppressed AKM. Yeah, no, he didn't have much hope there. Meanwhile, Maxa going up against Nova. Looks like Nova's managed to catch them on a rotation. You can see Max now pulling up on the ridge, opting whether they want to get involved here. We've got APG waiting in the wings as well. APG scoping right in onto Nova. They've got to be careful that Nova don't spot them, and they're caught from behind by PROLEGAZ. So PROLEGAZ probably looking to confirm that knock on to Jammy. Jimmy, meanwhile, Jimmy's heard all this commotion. He's going to be interested in what's going on over there. That's completely diverted attention away from Max. Kyubi's full sending. He's getting right in there. And APG, they're just getting torn to pieces as Jimmy gets involved as well. DC Boy's just sending it out the back. And, oh, mate, one more round of 5.56 would have sealed his fate. And... oh, we've got Sky9 still in it. Sky9's got the Car 98K Special Edition. And he's aiming it right at the buggy. He knows where he's going to be sitting. Oh, no, he's not sitting in the buggy yet. He's like, oh, if he stood still. Oh, no, if you just stayed with the Car 98K, he could have made it happen. But DZ Boy taken out by Jimmy. He's caught outside. Yeah, he's not in a good way. Nova Esports only playing as a trio at this stage. They did lose order early on in Minas Generales in the hot drop against KHI. The confirm coming through from Caps from PROLEGAZ, stealing that kill from Jimmy. That's going to give Jimmy the information that, you know, that's PROLEGAZ as well, because he would have heard those shots. Sounded like a pressed M16 to me. He's going to know that that's PROLEGAZ over there. I like Kyubi's positioning. Kyubi's just keeping an eye on things. If Jimmy steps over the mark and pushes a little bit too far forward, he can get punished quite severely. We've got Krim and Uno. Yeah, it's just they're nearby, and zone shifts south. It's gone on to Impala actually, so that's a huge bonus to Furious Gaming and Yangon Galacticos as they're still just making their way in. Goats have been sitting pretty for a while now. We've got APG down to a solo. Baonam look like they're about to get into a skirmish with 628. 33Z is pushing into this compound. We've got Zunoas and Kato 5 getting in vehicles, so 33Z's definitely going to hear that. Spot out Cat, go for the spray. Wow, he just took him down to half HP just like that. But they are... looks like they may be able to get to safety here if they move quickly enough, and... could see 628 going for the chase. At least they know which direction they have to head in, because they know... look, they know they have to go around the other side of the Bandita crater. So they could set up a little trap for them if they're quick enough. Meanwhile, just near Impala, we've got Furious Gaming pushing in. They're about to say g'day to Goats who've been sitting in here for a while. One of them gets knocked. They've got Goats up on the hill too, living up to their name, the Mountain Goats, and they'll be able to pick up that confirm on the Big Milo. Pappy's managed to find his way into the city itself. He's absolutely surrounded right now. They've got high ground, low ground positions on him. I'm not sure where the rest of the gang are. We'll just have... oh, they're nowhere to be found. They're non-existent at the moment. It's APG pushing into Sky9's position here. We'll jump on a clutch cam with Sky9. He's managed to get one. Oh, that Molotov could be good too. Now, the worst thing that Boy could do is push into this building. Yeah, he's got to be real careful how he handles this one. They do have backup. And he's got one, but yeah, Capone from Baonam United cleans it up. And he may even go for Cat. Looks like Cat's getting peppered by Mr. Uno, though. Mr. Uno with the Mini 14 8X edition. He's got eyes on that situation. Oh, A7's still in Brazil. Thanks for letting me know. I wasn't 100% sure. They will be here very shortly, so We will at some point. Now, I would say Nova's probably going to hear these shots. You can see Cat getting first. Actually, Cat getting knocked. And oh, look who's arrived. That's going to be Paraboy hearing these shots raining out, keeping an eye on the kill feed, and just like that, Nova Esport take the kill count up to 3, and Balnam United taking out a lobby. And Nova Esports are laughing. Look at that rotation. All these teams that have committed to Impala have been caught with their pants down. We've got PROLEGAZ and GHOULS at the moment. Unfortunately, Furious Gaming were taken out a little bit earlier. That nade's just going to bounce the wrong way. A7 will not be playing today, to my knowledge. I haven't seen any indications, but they will be playing soon. I'm as no way. Oh, that was such a good spray, but it just wasn't good enough. I think Kyobe may go. Yeah, he's going to hug that ridge line, so he's not visible. He's got to be careful because they've got the BURMESE GHOULS as well nearby, who can cause a lot of problems. Yeah, no indications A7 are playing tonight or anytime, you know, like tomorrow, but we could see them very soon. I'm keen to, yeah, I'll check out their Instas and see when they are actually flying out to the Asia server, because, yeah, I'm really keen to see what Korea and the gang can do in these lobbies. Max are just happy to hold up on the center of zone. Nova's positioning here is fantastic. 628. I reckon 628 is going to get the next shift. Meanwhile, we've got UTG in a committed engagement with Yangon Galacticos, and it is just red zone galore. Look at those nades flying in. K6 is very wise to just back right out of there, as the cavalry does arrive on both sides of the fence. And that's great play there from SVN. SVN's and Hein able to stop them peeking the ridge. Hein gets a good knock as well. And follows it up with a nade. If that nade lands, I mean, it's it almost had the right amount of bounce. Another one goes in there a little bit too high. The boys pull up. Oh, GG God almost gets both, but yeah, he'll go down. And it's just Sync remaining. Yeah, Sync's in. He gets one. Can he grab two? Why not? Why not? That's triple knocks now. Yangon Galacticos falling apart at the seams. UTG Sync in a unthinkable situation where he could actually clutch it up. I think he managed to get, yeah, he's managed to get the 3. If he can go for the quad, that's going to be the 1v4 squad wipe for UTG. Now he's got to be careful as well. There are, you know, it's not just Yangon Galacticos he has to worry about here. There are other teams nearby, other teams that would be very interested if they happen to peek over, see somebody on the ridge, but they look like they are otherwise occupied at this very moment. Goats getting caught out on a rotation, had a vehicle blow up. It's going to be Box Gaming. Yeah, following it up with a nice nade toss. Yeah, it's just not going to go far enough, but they are going to get shot at from all directions. They do have a fair bit of hard cover to work with. Some of it they brought with themselves, actually. As zone does shift up as expected onto 628. I don't know. It was just the vibe. I don't know how I picked that one. And SBN able to prevent the 1v4. That was close. Oh, Box have managed to get a nade in the hole here, and yeah, Goats in a look at them. Hey, what is they're just trying to find whatever cover, and look at Box pushing up. Good knock there from Roy. Trismay now gonna have to kind of close this one out, unless he wants to face up the full force of Goat, you know, once they've managed to get all these revives off. And he's just too far outside of nade range. Jimmy's been caught. He's taken the knee, 628. I think managed to get that knock, and they are pushing. I mean, they don't want Nova. They don't want Nova to have a good time. And King able to get a nice double knock. Going to be Dayoshi out of the vehicle with 33Z also incapacitated. It's a bit of a wild play there from 628. I guess, yeah, they're probably just hoping they could go for the run over. Yu Yang now is continuing to push. So they're actually putting pressure on this revive. And King's not having a bar of it. And yeah, I think that was Paraboy that got the confirm there. I'm not 100% sure. We've got Max, meanwhile, going up against the Burmese Ghouls. Burmese Ghouls coming out on top in that situation. They are 3-man strong, but they will have to get a reset to get the full complement back in it. Box, meanwhile, as a solo, Trisme's just going to go for the Haybal play. As Sunan is also now a solo. That was a wild push for 628. Jimmy, he's just getting a quick heal. He's sporting at level 3. Now he's puts out Sunan. And then also going to go for a heal. Not as many first aids. Zone goes to Nova. So this is Nova's game right now. They've got King and Jimmy on one side of the coin and Paraboy on the other. 10 kills so far for the reigning world champions. Paraboy taking it up to 12. Nova's looking pretty good right now. It would take only something like the full force of Goat. If Goat's able to push over, take out Paraboy, and somehow at the same time maybe Box or Burmese Ghouls get involved. Now that was very close. It was Jimmy's managed to catch one. Paraboy gets another. That's double knocks now on the side of Goat. So that was a 4-man team. Instantly taken down a 2. Trisme is just playing. He's just playing the numbers game. Like he just wants placement points at the moment. How many kills? They got 5 kills. Not a bad effort. Couple of nades heading towards Paraboy's way. He's got Burmese Ghouls about to come over the top of this ridge line. I think, Jimmy and King should be able to back him up at some point. I think King's looking for Trisme. Jimmy grabs a Miracle. And he's going to be able to give back up to Paraboy as well. Paraboy quite low at the moment. And Paraboy absolutely surrounded by Goat. Goat also have focus on Icy from... Yeah, and Paraboy goes down. That was Fakis getting the knock there. It's going to hurt Nova's chances. And Burmese Ghouls are doing a pretty decent job of keeping Goat at bay, and that only helps Nova, right? Like anything that can kind of keep Goat from getting into Circle. They're currently the only team outside of Circle, but they are the team with the most players. And Jimmy, that's exactly the win condition they needed. So Trisme just got taken out of the lobby, but before he did, he got a knock onto Jimmy. That for Goat. Goat just flipped it around thanks to Box Gaming. They are looking like they can seriously take this one out. I mean, King's caught in open. The vehicle's about to blow up. That's barely the kind of cover he needs. Icy's just happy to lay low and let it all play out as Circle goes on to Nova once again. I mean, I still see Goat with the advantage here. Yeah, that's Jimmy and King taken out. And yeah, Goat just closed it out like that. So Goat taking out game number 4 on Miramar with only 4 kills. Jeez, I mean, they did spend a lot of time in Impala, but I would have thought they had more than 4 kills. I mean, it was good play though. They took out Nova with the assistance of Trismay from Box. So BURMESE GHOULS having a great outing as well. They had 6 kills. Nova Esports getting 14 kills. You had a look at the overall match rankings. Nova basically won the game. Even though they didn't get the chicken dinner, they got the kills and that point advantage. You know, they got 10 points with 14, so that's going to be 24 points. GOAT got the 15 with the 4, so they got 19 points. And BURMESE GHOULS, well, they had 6 points with the 12, so that's 18. So yeah, Nova's well out in front. Just, you know, even though they didn't get the chicken dinner, just off the back of the double-digit kill count, that's going to shoot them up in the standings. And that's kind of, you know, that's the difference that you see from these high-level PMGC teams. You know, even though they're not necessarily always winning games, they kind of are. Like, if you actually run the numbers, they are actually winning these games, even though they're not getting the chicken dinners. So we will go to a very short break, ladies and gentlemen, because we've got Sanhok up next. And you know Sanhok's going to be absolutely out of control. If you're just joining the stream now, welcome. I'm Ganksy. Hope you're having a great time. This is the PROLEGAZ Southeast Asia Pro Scrims. It's the PMGC grinders. These teams are practicing. Yeah, so they are, I was chatting to the admin there, was asking me something. So they are practicing for the PUBG Mobile Global Championships. We've got a bunch of PMPL teams from Southeast Asia in here as well. So we're going to go to a quick break, and then up next, we've got Sanhok. And you know Sanhok's going to be wild, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button on my channel. Get the like button involved as well. If you're over there on Burns' channel, if you're not on Burns' channel, go get on Burns' channel. He's up there on Facebook, Scrims with Burns. I'll put his link in my chat. Where's his link to his channel? I'll get it up there. I'll chuck it in the chat, and then we'll go to a quick break before we go to the next game. I'll go see where he's at. He's a good bloke. He's the dude that puts these scrims together. So it's Burns Scrims. I'll chuck it in the chat. I'll put his link in there. So Burns Scrims on Facebook. Go give him a follow, give him a like, and tell him he's a legend. I'll catch you guys after the break for game number 5 on Sanhok. You know it's going to be crazy.
I've seen things that you wouldn't believe. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gonna bring me down.
Here we go.
I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. Give it to me like world without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. World without Don't you dare say that I wanted everything to fall apart when it's hard to me. 'Cause my only crime was hoping there is something more than this loneliness I feel. But no one makes me feel less alive. We're fighting fire. The way you push my buttons just right. We're fighting fire. When two voices of nature collide. We're fighting fire. Can't help but feel the temperature rise. We're fighting fire. We're fire. Maybe if we took a moment long enough to realize how alike we are, that not everything is broken. 'Cause you know me better than anyone by far. But no one makes me feel less alive. We're fighting fire. The way you push my buttons just right. We're fighting fire. When two voices of nature collide. We're fighting fire. Can't help but feel the temperature.
All right, welcome back everybody to the PROLEGAZ Southeast Asia Pro Scrims with your boy Ganksy. We are on Sanhok, ladies and gentlemen. Does it really matter where the flight path goes? Let me know. Ooh, I think NAVI like to go up to the big hill. 628, of course, are going to land in Hartin. We can see some hot drop action there. We don't have Damwong in this one, so we won't be seeing them at Ruins. It only looks like Box and, yeah, normally Stalwart. So this actually could be a more sensible Sanhok than what we're used to. Where do you want to spectate first? We've got one more. Do have a few teams going to finance. Let's jump on with KHI, who have been bullying Nova in quite a few of these games. Now they are going to be up against 628 in their home territory of Hartin, up on the north side of the island. And looks like Yu Yang Sunan's going to go pick up Yu Yang in the boat. Okay. Yeah, 100% sure what's going on there. We'll jump on a Pioneer real quick and just see what's happening with Goat, M42. And I'm sure there's another, yeah, Young on Galacticos are in here as well. And it looks like Furious Gaming are nearby, but certainly not close enough, and we'll keep an eye on things between and Hartin. We'll just look at the positioning, as it does look like KHI are looting up at this stage, but I will keep an eye on that one because I want to see how KHI go up against 628. Just have a quick scroll around the map real quick. So it looks like nobody's in boot camp. These guys are here. Nobody's, only one team in Camp Charlie. APG, so that's a rotation happening out of Paradise. Looks like we do have kind of a fight between Navi and one more in. Let's jump on with Tixie for real quick for a minute here, because he's in a 1v4. Navi only playing as a trio in the last game of today on Sanhok, and he's got no weapons, so oh, he's got a Vector now. But yeah, not quick enough. Matic is rolling in, so he's going to see what he can do. And things are still squaring up between 628 and KHI. But yeah, someone did mention in the chat A7. A7 is not playing today in any of the scrims. It's unfortunate. They will be playing soon, so just hang in there. We will be getting the boys from Brazil in these scrims very shortly. The over to Pine looks like and Galacticos have managed to wipe out Go, and M42 are taking advantage of that. Know that one of the players is knocked, and you can see them pushing in. Looks like Too Easy are fighting as well in the chat. Where is that going down? Well, that's in Kampong, so we'll just jump over here real quick because that's a very committed engagement. Charlie's the last remaining player. Looks like he may even get something done. He's got to stay away from that Molotov though. He's only on 1 HP. And what's he going to do in this situation? He's got no heals, and the resets are coming through for one more. So these at this stage, you can see the confirms also all the DP. If anything can get him out of this situation, it's going to be some kind of miracle involving a DBS. Nah, close. It wasn't even close, but yeah, it was worth checking out. We can see there's a lot of teams hovering around Pioneer, but let's jump into hard tin as things are heating up between 628 and KHI. I think actually one of the members, Yu Yang, is currently on all fours in a bad way. We've got Sunan on the fence line with Dayoshi up on the top, and that must have been Dharmakute, so he's got eyes on Dayoshi. Yeah, he's definitely got an angle on him. Looks like Bao Nam have managed to get the Fists of Fury into NAVI as well. So NAVI not doing too well in the last game, but they have performed admirably overall. Great to see them, and they did come out on top in the scrims the other day. So 33Z's getting had to uncook that one as throwables are being employed here. And Dharmakute, yeah, he's defending this knock, so yeah, he's definitely going to get knocked. Definitely going to get confirmed there, as Yu Yang will bleed out. There's no hope of him getting revived. They don't seem to be 100% sure where 33Z and Sunan are. Now, Dharmakute, he's going for a swim. That's probably going to allow him to get a little bit closer to this situation. Erangel is rotating. Oh, this is 200 IQ big brain plays from Erangel, as he's got to be quick about how he does this. And yeah, he spots out Dayoshi, but Dayoshi, you know, he felt something was a bit off there, and he's going to back out. We'll jump back on a 33Z cam, and you can see Dharmakute is rotating up. Now, Erangel might be able to get an angle onto either 33Z or Dayoshi. They've got to have sniffed out that somebody's playing over in that part of the city. We'll just cruise down. Looks like Furious Gaming are pushing in. They're down to a duo, so they're going to push in on to M42 at the moment. Looks like they've suffered heavy casualties. And we've also got PROLEGAZ. I'm going to move in. Milo is thinking about where he can put this Molotov. I mean, I know exactly which window it should be going into, but I'm not sure if he does. He's got the right tool for the job. And yeah, old 33Z able to catch a knock onto Dharmakute, who's just on the outskirts. Grenade goes in. That's a smoke grenade, so it's not going to do much damage to range SB. It is going to provide a little bit of cover that is going to allow Harpy to push right in, and that was a pretty heads up play. When he goes down though, it's all on Milo. I feel like they probably should have coordinated that push a little bit better, as Milo's going for a heal up here. And it's now in a 1v1. As we can see, things are definitely heating up between 628 and KHI. We'll just jump on back with Milo here, see if we can finish out this engagement before jumping onto 628. Looks like they're just going to hold the stairs. Let's jump back up to hard 10. You can see Sunan's on full. They're all on fire at the moment. And Dayoshi is just caught in the corner here. Look at the movement. He does go down. 33Z comes in with the DBS. And the drop shot from Erangel. Erangel is on fire right now. 2 kills. Yeah, the old shooting the box. And I believe M42 was able to take out Furious Gaming, so yeah. But he's being absolutely hunted down by PROLEGAZ. Chased out of there. So Boundam on the rotation. They're going to be heading past Pioneer very shortly. Max also on the move. We've got one more making their way through Quarry. UTG also en route. That is going to be M42 out of the lobby. That spray definitely would have caught the attention of Burmese GHOULS. You can see 4chan's having a look. He might have just caught one of them. He might opt for another peek. I don't know if they're going to set up here or if they're going to continue into zone. We've got APG to the north of boot camp. The rest of UTG. So the UTG's got to play it down in the south and one up in the north. Boundam now rotating through around. Kid's going to have to be careful about how he exits hard in. As Burmese GHOULS are just going to play this one safely. You can see, look how close they are, clearing out the area as they move forward. Meanwhile, we've got Box Gaming just to the south of the boot camp area up on the ridge line, holding quite a wide spread. We've got Trisme in the near the Wizard Tower. Oh no, Trisme in the tower. Looks like a Rand Kid was spotted out by Boundam United. And looks like the Box are just relaxing. They are center zone, and it's been, yeah, guess they could take a break. Why not? So we play the waiting game with the circle. Check out rotation cam here, and we'll zoom in on teams when things get a little bit heated. So the lineup for tonight in the esports county scrims is going to be Nova, 628, Stalwart Esports, NAVI, Nextruya, Furious, S2G, Fenerbahce, Team Secret, 4 Rivals, Xavier's, Enigma Galaxy, Bigatron, DS Gaming. Gee, we haven't seen them in a minute. Evos Reborn, Bigatron, Deadeye's Guys, Livescape, and Onyx. Okay. So Circle centers up on boot camp. Very interesting play. We'll jump on with the Burmese GHOULS as they are now pushing forward onto Box Gaming. Box Gaming's on the retreat. MVP. Ooh, if he can get a nade in there for good cook on it, he doesn't manage to do enough damage. A couple of nades are going out. They've got one up in the Wizard Tower. 4chan's on fire. He hops down. Trisbane's probably going to be able to spot him out in a second as Bensu moves up. Jump on a Bensu. Bensu sees Miracle, goes for the dirty snake play, gets the double. That was all kind of cheeky. Look at his health bar right now. He's got absolutely 0 HP. He's going to spot out maybe 007 just before he goes down. Look at Bensu's health bar. It is 0. He is on 0 HP. I don't know if such a thing is possible. Like, how can you have 0 HP yet, you know, get a double knock? Like, Benson will show you how. It seems that APG have caught Bownham United on the warpath as they make their way into boot camp. Also got UTG nearby. I'm gonna have to finish this one up quickly. Ooh, Noah's going for the technical spray there. Cat does get knocked. Noah's is only a solo here. Before he's going to rotate around the edge and remove him from the lobby. It's going to be Bownham United bowing out in 7th position. And we've got a big bust up here that looks like it's pretty much said and done with PROLEGAZ. They've wiped a team. I'm not 100% sure who that was, but yeah, they've been. There must have been Box. It must have been Box because Box just finished up a fight there before. So yeah, Box took out another team. So they've just rocked up, and that's, you know, something we see quite commonly here at this level. Is a team will just finish off a really great engagement, only to be third party mere seconds later. Circle shifts away from boot camp down to the river compound. PROLEGAZ have an excellent rotation path. UTG can kind of come at it from both angles. I'm not sure if that's the plan, but we'll see how they go. One more are still in it as well, and Max are going to have to get a move on too. Very conservative here. I mean, normally in the esports county scrims on Sanhok, we tend to see it's a bit more of a bloodbath in the early game. We tend to see teams it's absolute bedlam, for want of a better term, and yeah, they seem to be a little bit more relaxed in, you know, it's almost as if they were playing properly in these scrims. But you know, it's still quite entertaining. We've seen some excellent gameplay. Looks like one more about to run smack bang into PROLEGAZ. They're gonna have to be careful where they walk. As you can see, the 5.56 ammunition already raining downhill upon them from the likes of PROLEGAZ. So we'll see what they're committing to this fight. It looks like Caps and Shy have taken up overlook positions with 762 in the back line. As mentioned previously, even though they are in a great position to gatekeep this team, they are going to have to be careful from other teams like Max, who could look to third party this. So definitely, if they start seeing knocks in the kill feed, Max are probably going to get involved. They are slowly making their way up the hill. Kyubi's in the front line here. He's not going to be the playmaker. It is going to either be Cap or Shy that are going to warm them up. I think the move for Kyubi is probably to get a knock with a grenade if one of them gets too close. In fact, they've turned their attention onto Max. This is not looking good for PROLEGAZ at all, because if Max engage from one end, then one more's definitely going to start pushing up. You can see they're actually going through the valley. The real win condition here would be APG is getting involved too now, would be if one more kept rotating around the base of this hill, which is very unlikely that they would do that. And wait, who got that knock? That's a pretty long range knock. That's got to be about 200 meters. Maybe about 180. And they've got Sky 9 waiting as well. So APG holding station in boot camp. One more are being gate kept at the moment. PROLEGAZ will be on revive duties. You can see they are under fire from one more at the moment. Exactly they were shooting at there, but they do seem to have taken a knock, and this is actually playing into PROLEGAZ's hands. You can see that Max's attention has been focused onto other things. They're focused on UTG sync, they're focused onto one more, and that's going to allow PROLEGAZ to kind of take control of this engagement, because they have the high ground. And yeah, they're starting to put the hurt into both of these teams, kind of play them against each other. Zygote goes down to APG because they were rotating through the north. We'll jump on the UTG fire here as he's just on the edge of zone. He gets taken down. That means Sync's the last remaining player. And he's going for the river play. There's been a lot of teams employing. Now starting to get messy here on the hilltop. As you can see. Ooh, he had a good angle there. Excellent spray there from 762. He's going to follow it up with a grenade. Caps is just going to go in and try and close it out. They've managed to get one knock. Ooh, refrag comes through on the Caps. Double knock comes in. That means it's all on 762 now with Bucky at full HP. Or he's at 75 at least. And a reset on the way. White's actually, he opts to... He backs out of the reset. I think that nade... If he was able to get that nade off, nah, White cleaning him up there, and Bucky should be able to come through with the revive, but they are taking fire from APG, who are still in boot camp, and it looks like Max are, yeah, they're going to come. I mean, what better opportunity is there to come in and third party than right now with so many knocks? But it looks like they're opting not to go for the full send. As APG have circle centers up, all these teams not benefiting from that last shift. We'll jump on with Sync and see what he can do here, as he's about to meet the full force of Max. Goes out for the jump shot. The UMP gets one, but Mr. Uno's able to catch him out there with the M4. As Max are, they, you know, straight into another engagement with the likes of one more. Now, Mr. White's got great positioning here up in the sniper tower. Yeah, he's really going to be able to get something done. If he's able to get this nade off, but they're going to run straight. The problem with their position is they're going to run straight into APG. APG can, yeah, they're going to go down the other side of the hill and take APG from the side. I think this is APG's game. They've got four up, sitting on 8 kills. It's looking pretty good right now, as all these teams are now going to have to just run in open, and they can just clean up. And they landed Paradise too, so it's not like they landed boot camp and they've just hung around. See Dak Kong, he was on the roof for a minute there. He should stay up there. I mean, I don't know about jumping off the roof. I reckon he could have gotten a lot done from that position. So Max have been taken out. It is just APG up against one more, and yeah, APG is looking very strong right now. I think they've realised where the last two players are, and you can see Bucky goes down. It's all on White's now. White's cooking one up. Chucks it out. Almost able to get a knock there, but nah, he's. Oh, it's all on Datcom. Datcom actually grabbed a quick knock, but no, he went for the gun switch, and yeah, that's going to be game, set, and match for APG with a total of 11 kills. Big kill numbers for them. One more getting, not one more, but getting exactly the same. They had 11 kills as well. Max only getting a double. UTG in 4th. PROLEGAZ getting 6 in 5th. Box Gaming getting 4 kills in 6th. And Baonam getting 3 kills. So yeah, great play from them. That's been the PROLEGAZ Southeast Asia scrims. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I'm Ganksy. If you're just tuning in now, welcome. If you like what you see and want us to see more, please subscribe to the stream. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you can like this stream as well. We've got 87 likes. I really do appreciate it. Thanks everyone for showing your support. Thank you, Dracula, as well, for the super chat. You're an absolute legend. If you're over on Burns's channel, give Burns a follow. Give him a like as well. He's a bloody legend. And he's a great guy for putting on these scrims. So yeah, I will catch you in the next one. We should have the Esports County Pro Scrims on later on tonight. And until then, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one and